like I said, Baby and Slim is one, but both of them and P. You know, so I feel like
man, Slim, man, he don't get talked about enough because of the way he moves.
Jank.
He real move, you know, and I think Wayne said it best. Real G's move in silence.
Yeah,
like
real G's move in silence.
You know what I'm saying? Like
I remember Slim said before,
like
real
lasagna.
power. Yeah, he said real power. You don't have to see. Say, put your hand in that wall.
That's
and you
right.
gonna feel it. He said, but you don't see it in there. But put your hand in, you gonna feel it. So
right.
you ain't there always gotta feel it or see it to know it's power there. Cause you don't gotta always be the loudest person. It's just the way you think. And Slim real strategic.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk 101. Yeah, we gonna talk.
Why, man? Why in the heck? You gotta understand, man. You guys are doing the hell. Y'all killing the music game, right? Why we can't get? I want to see, man. I've been wanting to see like the No Limit. I want to see everybody come together down there. And I know they talk about it been all this stuff that went on. I tell Silk Shock at the same time every time. I want everybody to come together. You know what I'm saying? I really do. I'd like to see it be a big, you know,
right.
Like, have it ever been something like that where all of them came down there and just everything was going down at the same time?
No, I feel like it's gonna have to start with Baby and P. If they could ever like get on the record together, do something together, I feel like that's what's gonna be the unifying moment. You know, whenever they could get to that place.
But you understand why I'm asking that, right? Like,
yeah,
they gotta
I mean,
do it,
definitely
man.
look good of it. Like
it'll kill it.
Like Pimp C said, I got a bread truck, get off that crumb shit. Like if they doing it for the South and the true meaning of it, and both of them know how hard it was, and being from where they from, uptown, and just showing the next generation that we could be more powerful together than apart. Not saying they still can't do their own things respectfully, but I feel like them together on the same stage, I think that'll be like a big unifying signal to be like, damn, they could put that together. Because a lot of dudes that's got things going on, fusing the hip hop game right now, are better put their difference to the side. If those two big giants could do that, because they giants, and they always been giants, and I hope they never forget that, because that's what they is to us, you know. And they showed us that you could take lemons and make lemonade. They took something sour and made it sweet. So yeah, and they both inspired me. I mean, matter of fact, all three of them, because I look at, like I said, Baby and Slim is one, but both of them and P. You know, so I feel like
man, Slim, man, he don't get talked about enough because of the way he moves.
Jank.
He real move, you know, and I think Wayne said it best. Real G's move in silence.
Yeah,
like
real G's move in silence.
You know what I'm saying? Like
I remember Slim said before,
like
real
lasagna.
power. Yeah, he said real power. You don't have to see. Say, put your hand in that wall.
That's
and
right.
You gonna feel it. He said, but you don't see it in there. But put your hand in, you gonna feel it. So
right.
You ain't there always gotta feel it or see it to know it's power there. Cause you don't gotta always be the loudest person. It's just the way you think. And Slim real strategic, and he thought out. And I feel like Baby said, his brother is his balance. And sometimes you need that yin and yang. It's just like you and your wife. It's like two different styles, but the contrasting styles matter together. Like Babyface and L.A. Reid, they complement one another. Rick Rubin and Russell Simmons. Rick make the beats and do what he do with the artists. Russell know how to make it happen and know how to market it and make it make sense. So together, you know, it was beautiful. Whatever. Dre knew how to make the music. Suge knew how to make the Death Row image look what it was, and Death Row become a polarizing label in the beginning of the 90s, in the mid 90s. So I feel like those people matter and they important and they balance each other out. And Slim and Baby definitely balance each other. And I learned a lot from studying them.
Well, you studied them, but I still ain't got my interview yet from Birdman. And I've been promised the interview from Birdman, and me and him we talked when I was in Vegas.
Right.
We got on the phone again when I was with BG. I'm ready for my interview, and I think it's coming. I really do.
Right.
Yeah, I hadn't been really pressuring it, but you know me, when I get aggressive, you know, I'll be in Miami hanging out with him.
I think that would have
if I go to Miami,
you got to pull up the hit factor.
All I got to do is tell him I'm coming.
Yeah,
if I tell him I'm coming, I think now he ready. I think he ready. I want to do it down there.
Tell him you're gonna come to Miami, you know.
I come. You know, I was down there before. Right. I go down there and do it. I want to have him here though. We talked about bringing him here.
Right.
So, like I said, it just I be moving, you know, grooving.
Right.
The show is going crazy. You know what I mean? But Birdman is one of them ones, man, that I got to get in here, man. Another one I like Jay Prince, you know. It's certain ones that I respect a lot, bro. Like it's some people, man. Willie D, another one. I love his show, and it's stuff like that I look at, you know, that the core. You know, I just got through interviewing Slim Thug last night, and like, man, there's some dope people, man, that that I want to see on the show.
Yeah, I'm glad, and like I said, I do feel like they come on the show, tell a story, because all this stuff you documenting is information, and a lot of people learn from these stories and be like, damn, I didn't know they went through that. They had these moments when they doubted themselves, or they was trying to figure it out, and then something happened. So to hear these stories, it be good to us, because we feel like, man, we getting all this free game because Boss Talk bringing all the players in to have these dope conversations and all that. And that's what made me a fan. When I first saw y'all, I was like, damn.
Oh, we gonna keep bringing them too, man. It ain't. I mean, don't get me wrong. I just mentioned those names, but it's a lot more. It's a lot more. I'm talking to a lot of people, bro.
Right.
A lot of the historians. I got people coming next week. You here? I mean, it's gonna continue to go,
right?
And it's gonna continue. So it's gonna happen. Don't get it twisted. Right. But it's just, we just basically, whether we in town or whether we linked with the right people at the right time, and the stories are coming out anyway, because a lot of these people are linked together so much. You know what I mean? Like, I was happy to get BG. You know, it's been a few times I've reached out to certain ones. It just ain't happened yet, you know. But it ain't like it's their fault. And I know you go through that too, where you know these people, you just hadn't done it yet. You know what I mean? It'd be stuff like that going on.
I'm probably doing something with Mac. I'm probably doing something.
That's my guy, man. You know. And I need to call him too. I ain't called him in a minute to check on him.
Gotta do something with Mac soon. He might be out there at the Capitol, because we're gonna be up there at the Capitol on Baton Rouge on the 28th of this month.
Okay, what's going on?
Well, we going up there. They talking about that 10-2 stuff. We're still trying to get them to make it right and try to get these legislators to get that to be retroactive, so people like C. Murder, my brother, and you know the other thousands of people that's still incarcerated could get something going, so they could really you know, change them laws, and people could get a fair, at least another trial, because they ain't trying to give them no chance. And I feel like they need that, so that's what we want to do. We trying to get that prison reform stuff done in Baton Rouge. Cause Louisiana, we behind on time. It feel like we back in the 1800s.
Wow, man!
And they trying to bring these laws back.
Yeah. They try
these sessions they doing every.
I love the way you keep you always pushing and trying to get things to go better, especially with your brother being in prison.
Right.
I think that's big, man. And you fighting to try to get him. You know,
almost 16 summers now.
16 summers.
Yeah, almost 16 summers.
Man, you talking 16? My boy Kiki did an album 25 summers.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah, cause that's how many.
Well, hopefully I got to do 25 summers. Shit. But yeah, it's been a long time and all that. And ever since he been incarcerated, I've been fighting, and like I said, you get pulled into certain work that you don't know. Like what his name was, John Walsh, when he did America Most Wanted, his son got killed and kidnapped, and that made him become passionate about helping people find these bad people and all that. And the same thing with me or whatever and stuff like that. I've been trying to help, you know, with my brother and all that stuff like that, and just trying to do stuff with a lot of dope artists, even though some people might not like certain artists, would be jealous of certain people being on my page for whatever reasons, but they good at what they do and all that, and I can't help that they good at what they do.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk 101. Yeah, we gonna talk.